Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Speak Easy English. I'm Sophia, and I'm here with my co host, Leo.
Hi there, friends. We're so excited to have you with us today for a very practical English lesson. Today, we're focusing on simple English sentences that you can actually use in your daily life conversations.
That's right, Sophia. We'll cover sentences for different situations like morning routines, shopping, work, and social conversations.
All the sentences we'll practice today are perfect for beginner level, and we'll say them slowly so you can repeat after us. Remember, the best way to learn these sentences is to practice them regularly in your real life situations.
Let's start with morning routines. Leo, what are some useful sentences for when we first wake up?
Well, a very basic but important one is I usually wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning on weekdays.
That's perfect. And then we might say, I need to make my bed right after I get up to start the day organized.
Another great morning sentence is I always brush my teeth twice a day to keep them clean and healthy.
For breakfast, we could say, I typically eat cereal with milk and drink orange juice for my breakfast.
And before leaving home, it's useful to say I have to check if I have my keys and phone before I go out.
Now let's move to the kitchen. What cooking related sentences do people use often?
Well, a very common one is I'm going to prepare dinner now, so could you please set the table for me?
That's a good one. Also, I need to buy some vegetables from the market to make soup for lunch tomorrow.
When you're cooking, you might say, could you please pass me the salt and pepper from the kitchen counter?
And after eating, we often say, I'll wash the dishes now, and could you please help me dry them afterwards?
Now, let's talk about general daily activities. What sentences do we use throughout the day?
Well, for housework, we might say, I usually clean the house on Saturday mornings when I have more free time.
For personal care, we could say, I prefer to take a shower in the evening before going to bed to feel fresh.
And for relaxation, I often watch television in the living room with my family after we finish dinner.
Another useful one is, I often listen to music while I'm working because it helps me concentrate better.
Weather is a very common topic. What weather sentences should our listeners practice?
On a nice day, we can say, the weather is really beautiful today with bright sunshine and clear blue skies.
For rainy days, it looks like it's going to rain soon, so we should take our umbrellas with us today.
In winter, we might say, it's quite cold outside today, so remember to wear your warm coat and gloves.
And for planning, the weather forecast says it will be sunny all week, perfect for our picnic on Sunday.
Now, let's talk about shopping. It's another situation where we need practical English sentences. What are some useful ones for that?
When you enter a store, you can say, I'm looking for a new pair of shoes for work, preferably black and comfortable.
To ask about prices, could you please tell me how much this shirt costs and is it currently on sale?
If you need help, excuse me, could you show me where I can find the milk and bread in this supermarket?
And when paying, I'd like to pay by credit card, please, and could I have a receipt for my purchase?
Now let's cover work and office situations. What sentences are useful for professional settings?
For greetings, good morning, everyone. I hope you all had a nice weekend and are ready for the week ahead.
In meetings, I think we need to discuss the new project details before we make any final decisions.
In emails, I'm writing to follow up on our conversation yesterday about the upcoming conference in London.
And for scheduling, would it be possible to schedule a meeting for tomorrow afternoon to review the report together?
Now, transportation is another area where English sentences are very useful. What should we learn?
For buses and trains, excuse me, could you please tell me which bus goes to the city center from this station?
For directions, I'm trying to find the post office. Could you please give me directions to get there from here?
When traveling, I'd like to book 2 tickets for the next available flight to Paris for next Monday morning.
And for hotels, I have a reservation under the name Smith, and I'd like to check into my room now, please.
Health conversations are important too. What medical sentences should we know?
For appointments, I need to make an appointment to see the doctor as soon as possible because I'm not feeling well.
Describing symptoms. I've had a headache and fever since yesterday morning, and I feel very tired too.
At the pharmacy, could you please recommend something for a sore throat and persistent cough that's been bothering me?
And for emergencies, I need help immediately because my friend has fallen and seems to have hurt his leg quite badly.
Now, let's talk about social situations and invitations. What sentences do we use with friends?
For making plans, would you like to come over to my house for dinner this Friday evening with your family?
Accepting invitations. Thank you so much for inviting me. I would love to come to your party on Saturday night.
Declining politely. I'm so sorry I can't make it to the cinema tonight because I have to work late at the office.
And for casual meetings, let's meet for coffee tomorrow morning to catch up on everything that's been happening.
Family conversations are part of daily life too. What family related sentences are useful?
About family members. My younger sister is studying at university in Manchester, and she really enjoys her course.
Sharing news. I'm going to visit my grandparents this weekend because it's my grandfather's birthday on Sunday.
Making family plans. We're planning to have a family reunion next month, and all my cousins will be there too.
And daily check ins. I usually call my parents every evening to see how they're doing and share my day with them.
Now let's discuss hobbies and interests. What sentences help us talk about what we enjoy?
About reading. I really enjoy reading mystery novels in my free time, especially on rainy weekend afternoons.
For sports, I play football with my friends every Sunday morning at the local park near my apartment building.
About movies. My favorite type of movies are comedies because they always make me laugh and feel happy.
And general interests, I'm very interested in learning about different cultures and traditions from around the world.
In today's world, we need technology related sentences too. What are some important ones?
For computer issues, my computer has been running very slowly recently, and I think I might need some help with it.
About phones? I need to buy a new mobile phone because my current one doesn't hold its charge very well anymore.
Internet problems. The internet connection in my house has been very unreliable for the past few days, unfortunately.
Social media. I often use social media to keep in touch with my friends who live in different countries now.
Food is always a popular topic. What restaurant and food sentences should we practice?
Ordering food. I'd like to order the grilled chicken with vegetables and a glass of red wine, please.
Dietary needs. I'm allergic to nuts, so could you please make sure my food doesn't contain any nut products?
Complimenting food. This meal is absolutely delicious, and the presentation is really beautiful too.
Paying the bill. Could we please have the bill now? And do you accept credit cards or only cash payments?
Education is another important area. What school and learning sentences are useful?
About studies. I'm studying English at the local language school 3 times a week in the evenings after work.
Asking for help. I don't understand this grammar point. Could you please explain it to me one more time?
Homework and assignments. I need to finish my homework assignment before tomorrow's class at 9 o'clock.
Exams and tests. I have an important exam next week, so I need to study every day to prepare for it properly.
Talking about time and dates is essential. What time-related sentences do we use frequently?
Making appointments. Would Tuesday at 3 o'clock in the afternoon work for our meeting next week?
About schedules. I usually start work at 8:30 in the morning and finish around 5 in the evening.
Planning events. Let's meet at the restaurant at 7 o'clock on Friday evening for our monthly dinner together.
Remembering dates. My wedding anniversary is on the 15th of June, which is exactly 2 months from now.
Expressing feelings is important too. What emotion-related sentences should we know?
Happiness. I'm really excited about my vacation next month because I'm going to visit Japan for the first time.
Concern or worry. I'm a bit worried about the presentation tomorrow because I want it to go really well.
Tiredness. I feel quite tired today because I stayed up late last night finishing my work project on time.
General well-being. I'm feeling much better now than last week, and I have more energy for my daily activities.
Now, let's review some of the most useful sentences we've covered today in different categories.
For morning routines, remember, I usually wake up at 7 o'clock and then make my bed immediately.
For shopping, practice saying, "Could you please tell me where I can find the milk and bread in this store?"
For work situations, use would it be possible to schedule a meeting to discuss the new project details?
And for social invitations, try, "Would you like to come over for dinner this Friday evening with your family?"
Now, we want to give you some suggestions for how to practice these sentences in your daily life.
First, try to use at least 3 new English sentences every day, even if you're just speaking to yourself.
Second, write down your favorite sentences in a notebook and review them regularly until you remember them.
Third, try to think in English about your daily activities using the sentence patterns we practiced today.
And finally, don't be afraid to make mistakes because that's how we learn and improve our English skills.
We've covered a lot of useful English sentences today that you can start using in your daily life immediately.
Remember that regular practice is the key to becoming more confident and fluent in English conversations.
If you enjoyed this lesson, please subscribe to our channel for more practical English content every week.
We'd love to hear from you in the comments about which sentences you find most useful for your daily life.
Thank you for joining us today, and keep practicing your English every day, even for just a few minutes.
Until next time, this is Sophia and Leo from Speak Easy English, wishing you happy learning and good luck with your English journey.